how are you? It's Colleen, Rebel Stitcher here, and her handsome guy, Albus. Welcome back, and thank you for choosing to waste your time watching my FlossTube. I know there's lots of other ways that you can waste time and procrastinate, and I appreciate you picking this channel. Let's see. I don't have a ton of stitching to show this episode. I've got 2 whips and a new start, and I have some stitchy kindness, no haul. I have needle minder news that I will leave to the end, and some fun stitchy get-together stuff. First things first, I want to give a shout out to one of our keepsakes, family, friends, you know, in the whole little circle. Candy, the 614 Stitcher. You can find her on Facebook, on YouTube, or FlossTube. She just started her new journey into floss tubing, and she has 2 episodes out right now. She is a great person and a friend of mine, so I want to give her a shout out and tell you people, if you're looking for somebody new to go watch, go check out Candy, the 614 Stitcher. Okay, it's kind of the season for holiday get-togethers, and 'tis the season. My two of my stitchy friends, Lynn Dorney, you probably know her as the Project Bag Guru. On her Instagram page is Lynn X Stitches Creates, and her and our other friend Liz, she's on Instagram as the Wandering Stitcher. We got together, and in a safe and socially distant way as possible, we did eat at a restaurant, but we wore a mask except for while we were eating, and it was very spaced out. I think there were only a handful of people in the whole place. We ate at a pancake house, and they have this thing called the Dutch Baby. Now, maybe I'm living under a rock. I had never heard of it, and they knew what it was, so I tried it. I loved it, but I have no idea what I ate. Apparently, there's like eggs and flour and sugar and butter, and it's cooked in this cast iron skillet. It's like a big pancake that puffs up, then it like crashes down and is like looks like a big crater, and it's not overly appealing to look at, but it was very yummy. So hold on one second, someone's calling my phone. Sorry about that. Super professional here. Anyway, long story short, I ate a Dutch Baby and I enjoyed it. While we were there, the 3 of us, we always enjoy each other's company, and we decided we wanted to do a kind of the 3 of us friendship sal for a new year, new start sort of a thing. And all 3 of us have very different tastes. Liz is kind of like fancy lady prim sampler stitching, like super high count. If Brenda and the Serial Starter, Brenda, had a potty mouth, that would be Liz. Very similar aesthetic, just a different delivery. And Lynn, she's a little bit more eclectic, but kind of traditional, you know, fun stuff. And you know me, I'm all over the place with my quirky stitching. But the 3 of us were able to sit down and come up with a sal. It's going to be by Stone Street, and it's the Susan B. Anthony sal, or Susan B. Anthony sampler. So if any of you would like to join in with us, I think the hashtag we're going to use is Best Thoughts Friends Sal. I think that's what we decided on, but we've got time, so I'll give you an update later. I have this light on. I keep getting this glare on my glasses. Okay, how about that? So if any of you would like to join in, if that Susan B. Anthony piece has looked interesting to you, this would be a good time to get your fabric and your material and your pattern and join us for the sale. It's going to be fun. I think all of us are going to kind of put our own spin on it. That house in the sampler, I'll see if I can insert a picture of it here. Okay, if I did that right, there was a picture of the sampler. Anyway, the house is too country prim looking to me. And even though I understand it's, a rendition of the house of her home, I think I'm going to change it up a little bit. And I'm sure Liz will Lizify it. And Lynn, I'm not sure if she's contemplated how she's going to change it yet. But it'll be fun. So we would love it if you guys want to partake in the sale. That would be fun. The three of us did exchange gifts while we were there. Liz gave us some sweet, thoughtful things, but they weren't stitchy related, so I'm not gonna bore you with that. Not that her gift was boring, but you're here for cross-stitching. And Lynn, the bag guru, on the other hand, made me a project bag special for me. And are you guys ready for it? Here's the back fabric. It's a Yeti with a Santa cap with Christmas lights around them. And look at the inside fabric. It's rows of Christmas lights and her little button cover. This is so cool. And her bags are so well made. I mean, I thought when she started making bags, they were great. And now, I mean, she's like a master bag maker. So you guys can't have this one. This one's mine. But if you would like to check out her bags, her Instagram page is Lynn X Stitches Creates. That's it. And then I popped into Keepsakes today to drop off my present for Stephanie because it's her birthday. And sweet Susan, another one of our stitchy friends, she works at Keepsakes, she had a little present for me, and it was so sweet. This was a holiday present. She had picked this chart out for me because she thought that I would like it, and she was right. So this is super fun, and I mean, just that alone would have been awesome. But wait till you see what else was in this bag. Hold on, let me grab it. It's a cute little holiday bag, and this was the best part. Clearly, it's a wooden ornament with a star and a Christmas tree and a doghouse. And can you see what that is right there? See if I can get closer. It's a Frenchie that looks a lot like Albus with a scarf. This is just like a raw wood thing. I'm thinking about painting it. Maybe the tree and the scarf and just leaving the cutie pie Albie color. But I love this. This is so cool. Thank you, Susan. You're so sweet. So now that we rambled on about kind people and stitchy kindness and all that stuff, I guess I should show you some stitching. So I have had to force myself to put away my Quakers in Scotland piece that I've been working on. It's by Tempting Tangles. I'm just getting it out here for you. And this is as far, I've gone all the way across the row. So this is as wide as it is. So these are all different Scottish motifs. This apparently is some sort of grouse, some sort of bird that's native to Scotland. These are harps. This is a butterfly. I forget the name of it. There's some Scottish thistle, the Scottish flag. And this, I don't know why, but I just love stitching this piece. So I had to force myself to put it away. And that is my Believe in Yourself needle minder, Bigfoot needle minder. And I kept him on here because at the bottom there's some mythical creatures like a unicorn and Loch Ness Monster. So one last look just because it's so pretty. That's as far as I've gotten them all the way across. This is as wide as the piece is, and then I just work my way down. And this is as big as the fabric is. Do you like that fabric drop there? So it's not a huge piece, at least not for me, it's not huge. So I love it. And I guess maybe the little motifs give you, you know, like tangible gratification as you're moving on. You see progress, like this thing is done, now move on to the next, that's done. So maybe that's why it's so rewarding to stitch it. And it's on Picture This Plus, I think Regency. I'm not sure. I'm pretty neutral. And then I've been working on my animal advent calendar. Good news, I did find the chart that I lost for the camel, but I worked on my Tipsy little penguin. I think it's Pierre Penguin is what he's called. This is number 7. So they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is completed. The camel is number 6, and I stopped him because I lost the chart for a while. And I picked up the penguin, who's number 7. So he's almost done. I just have to do the border, the back stitching, and his eyes, and the row of snow across the bottom. So the bulk of the stitching is done on him. And he's pretty cute. He's kind of like a little Tipsy New Year's penguin, is what it seems to me. So those were my 2 whips. And then I have a restart. I started this piece in during Mania. Rosie the Riveter from Happy Sloth Studios. Albie, would you mind getting down, handsome? Come on. Sorry. Oop, you knocked the table. And I was doing it on a yellow piece of fabric. Let's see if I can find it. It's 14 count Aida. This is the fabric, and that's as far as I've gotten. I don't even know. It's like part of her fist and part of her blue shirt. It's not much to look at. And I didn't like stitching it because it was 14 count, which I'm a coverage nut. So 14 count means I have to do 3 strands to get the coverage I like. And that just gets so bulky and it's not fun. It doesn't have a nice, you know, that nice feel when you're stitching and you're pulling the thread through the fabric. It just wasn't doing it for me. So I put it aside. And I wanted to restart it, and I went and looked in my fabric stash, and I saw that there it was, this amazing fabric from Bestitch Me, Brandy's fabric. This was a fabric of the month. I believe it was called Guardian, and I restarted Rosie. Look at how good that looks on that fabric. This is 16 count. So I'm just doing 2 strands. It's Anchor Black, not 310. Anchor is the new black. And a little while back, I don't know why, I was looking at the word Bestitch Me. Maybe like it was an Instagram post or something. And I looked at it and it said, if I just put the spacing differently, you could change Bestitch Me to Best Itch Me. So now every time I think of Bestitch Me fabric, I call it in my head Best Itch Me fabric. I don't know why. That's just what it is. So I'm loving this. This is going super fast. I think I just started it yesterday. And I got all that done maybe a day and a half. I'm not sure. And I didn't really stitch today, so maybe a day. So those are that was a restart, and I'm loving it. Change of fabric made all the difference in the world on that. Needle minders. I have a few, well, not a few, I got actually a decent amount of new resin needle minders in stock. They just came in today, actually, and I will show them off for you. If you guys are not interested in needle minders, no offense, you can go. I don't mind. Nobody's gonna tell me. My feelings won't be hurt. Have a good holiday. Anyway, so these are the new needle minders that I got in. I'll work through. A lot of people had like kind of requested that I try to find certain things. So some people were wanting Superman or Batman. So there you go. This is gonna get moved over to my Rosie piece. It says Girl Power tattoo on her arm, but it is like a, you know, Rosie the Riveter pose. Oh, I got 2 Grinch. Do I have 2 Grinches on here? We don't need 2 Grinches. So I have the Grinch here. This cute little reindeer. Christmas Story. This one's the Major Award. And this is the Pink Nightmare. Let's see if I move up so you can see it better. There's Peanuts. There's Charlie and Snoopy. And it's Snoopy and Woodstock. This one says Harry Potter. So it's a little cat with his Hogwarts scarf. I guess he's a Gryffindor. He's got Gryffindor colors. This is a strange little space cat. Very strange, but that appealed to me. It has this like vintage space feeling. And it's a cat astronaut, so. And here is a leprechaun because, hello, Colleen, red hair, leprechauns. I tease my kids and I say I'm the world's largest leprechaun. So all of those, I just uploaded them today on both Rebel Stitcher Designs on Instagram, Rebel Stitcher Designs on Facebook. I have pages on both. There's pictures of them. If you want, you can just message me and tell me which ones you're looking for, and I'll send you a PayPal invoice. It's pretty informal, but it seems to be working for everybody since Etsy is a nightmare to deal with lately. And I think that's it for me. My kids are done with school. Today was their last day, and you know, all the holiday good stuff is happening. I'm not positive I will have another episode before Christmas. If I do, yay. If not, that's okay. I'll see you after that. I hope everybody stays safe and has a good holiday, whatever they're celebrating and whatever way they're celebrating. And hopefully you guys are enjoying your stitching. Stay safe, and I will see you next time. Thank you.